Camp Kindle is an outdoor oasis, fully owned and operated by the Kids Cancer Care Foundation of Alberta. At any one time, 160 kids fighting childhood cancer will enjoy an escape at Camp Kindle. And for one day every year, it is home to the High Hopes Challenge. Last year, City TV and Kids Cancer Care partnered for a unique initiative that put the fun in fundraiser, the inaugural High Hopes Challenge.
The High Hopes Challenge is a challenge of 10 community leaders and 10 children that have survived cancer. And the challenges are led through a week of summer camp in one day.
The 2011 High Hopes Challenge raised $170,000 for Kids Cancer Care, but its impact on the challengers was far more profound.
I think in a couple of words, it was life-changing. They knew that they were going to be doing something that was going to be a lot of fun and totally out of their comfort zones, but I think it puts life in general into perspective when you meet a child with cancer and you learn what their challenges have been all along the road of getting back to being healthy and whole again.
For kids living with cancer in Alberta, one stop on that road to recovery is Camp Kindle.
From the minute they come down the gravel path to Camp Kindle, they enter into another world. They're with others that know what they're going through. And I think that's the magic of mutual support. And that's certainly the magic at camp.
It's just hard to explain because you're so happy you don't really think about it.
It's kind of like you went on a trip and then you came back and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so fun, I want to do it again.
Camp Kindle is really awesome.
Just let you have fun.
Camp Kindle's amazing because it's just like a place for you to become a kid again. I know that's like the cheesiest thing in the world, but everyone there knows what you've been through and knows what you're talking about, and you don't have to explain anything to them. No one judges you for not having hair or judges you for, you know, not being able to go on the high ropes because you just had chemotherapy.
The first time was at the old camp, and still I wasn't fully recovered from cancer, so I wasn't really too talkative with everyone and didn't really want to hang out and play like all the other kids, but it's really good because everyone at Camp Player understands you and they know what it means, like either they had cancer or their brother and sister had cancer.
When I was at school, I don't ever talk about it, but when I'm at camp, we kind of share stories. We say what's going on, like if they're on treatment, then we support them, and it's just a friendly environment.
You feel a little more like everybody kind of understands you, I guess, a little bit more because they've all been through a certain version of what you've been through.
Curing the disease is one thing, but Camp Kindle can help to heal the spirit.
When you heal the body, you get yourself back out there, but to heal the spirit, you become normal again. You don't become that kid who had cancer.
It means everything because you can go from one ordinary week at home where you have the same routine, get up, take medicine, go to school, take medicine, have someone watch over you so you don't have side effects of that medicine. You don't have to worry about going to the hospital. You don't have to worry about getting a needle for a blood test or anything like that. It's just fun.
Camp Kindle itself was in need of healing. Thanks to the generosity of donors, the camp is undergoing an $8 million renovation.
We're rebuilding it, and it's going to be spectacular. In, maybe just over a month from now, this place will be covered in tables and chairs and kids. It's the best part.
The upgrades include a new dining hall, 2 dorms for campers, a staff lodge, and other special amenities.
Well, it almost doesn't look the same. We've put in a swimming pool and a hot tub because that's one of the most important things that kids look for when they're going through a summer camp experience, and you know, the eye is on normalcy. We want this to be a normal camp. This is the pride of Camp Kindle, and it was donated entirely by Pokar. They did all the masonry. In fact, one of the masons that was working on it, his nephew was just diagnosed with cancer. And so they took him off a job downtown Calgary and put him on this one. So totally made with love.
A unique feature at the camp is the Rekindle Clinic.
So this is the triage area. Kids come into the clinic, they get seen by a nurse, and then on either side are 2 isolation rooms. So it's got to be comfortable, it's got to be medically sound and safe, but it's also got to be rustic enough to, you know, allow kids to feel like we're still at camp, we're not in a hospital.
The kids will get their first look at the new camp during the High Hopes Challenge.
I'm pretty excited. It's going to be cool.
They will be joined by 10 business leaders, each with the goal of raising $10,000 to support Camp Kindle and those brave little warriors fighting childhood cancer.
It's just amazing. It's amazing to see that many people actually care about you and that many people want to help you and support you.
You know what? It's going to be a great experience. Lots of camaraderie, tons of laughter.
For one day in June, 10 of Calgary's top business leaders will make the journey to Camp Kindle to participate in the High Hopes Challenge, a unique event in support of kids' cancer care.
We're going to put them through the time of their lives. The coolest part is they're going to be with a child that has survived cancer and is going to help them through each step of the way.
Hey Gordon, how are you?
Hey Gary.
I'm Gary Nissen, and I'm the president of Dome Britannia Properties. I've been involved with Kids Cancer Care Foundation for a number of years and become very good friends with Christine McIver. And so when she asked me to do this year, you know, it seemed like a really good opportunity to really see the camp, to interact with the kids, and just being more engaged and more involved on a personal level versus, you know, being on boards or fundraising or doing things like that.
Gary's kid coach is Gordon. In October 2008, Gordon was diagnosed with leukemia. Making his battle even tougher, he was one of the 5% of kids who react adversely to cancer treatments.
It was tough. I briefly lost my ability to walk. I had to use a walker and then a wheelchair. But gradually, I got a little better. I started to get stronger.
Through the experience, Gordon developed a positive attitude and a great sense of humor.
I consider myself quite pithy.
You know, I really like Gordon's sense of humor. He seems like a great kid. I think he's got a lot of empathy and compassion, and I like his supportive approach.
Hello, I'm Mike Shake. I'm a businessman. I am helping Kids Cancer to raise some funds for a right cause.
Do I have your approval?
Yes.
Good, okay.
He's really nice. I like him.
Coaching Mike through the High Hopes Challenge will be Josie.
I was diagnosed when I was 4 years old, and then I had my first surgery. I went into the hospital around my birthday, so I spent my 5th birthday in the hospital, which was kind of a bummer, but I had a birthday party in the hospital, so it was fun.
Josie is an amazing dynamite girl. What it's showing me is that how determined Josie is, right? I see a great grand future for her because she is very determined.
She's my coach. She's trying to beat me into shape. Hi, I'm Kevin Gregor, and I'm with Odgers-Bernston.
Kevin is partnered with McKenna. She recently graduated from high school, a milestone that is especially significant given that McKenna's parents spent years wondering if she would ever attend school at all.
I was 11 months old when my parents got the news that I had infant leukemia, which is apparently the hardest or the most deadliest leukemia you can get.
Kevin had a special graduation gift for his coach.
A friend of mine wrote this book. Mark Tewksbury?
Yeah, it was really nice. I personally really like the Olympics. It's kind of a big deal in my family. McKenna, you are such an inspiration to so many people. Wow,
So
That's so
when I
cool.
told him what we were doing and what you were about, he said, can you give this to her for me? She's a good role model for people. She's overcome something very significant, but she's developed into a very mature young lady, and she's going to do a lot in this world.
Come on in. My name is Lance Hurtubise. I'm the president and CEO of the Vintage Group of Restaurants. This is our kitchen and our executive chef, Dave. I've never been to the camp, so it'll be an interesting experience. I'm not a good camper. Yeah, the high ropes I'm not high on. I'm not big on heights, can't sing, can't act. What else did you say?
Helping Lance get out of his comfort zone will be his kid coach, Tiara.
I think he's going to do awesome. He has courage. He has this, I don't know, spunk.
Tiara is no stranger to overcoming challenges, having conquered retinoblastoma.
I had a tumor in my left retina. It was right behind my retina. And I was 2 years old when I was first diagnosed. I had laser treatment, I had chemo.
The wise warrior beat cancer, and she has some simple words of encouragement for her challenger.
Have fun, don't scream.
So how are you doing with your fundraising? My name is Jordan Giustini, and I work for Cantera Custom Homes.
Jordan will be teaming up with Thomas for the High Hopes Challenge.
And so you're going to be my coach. You're going to teach me, show me the ropes, so to speak.
I think he's going to do good. He seems like a fit person, and he doesn't look scared of heights, so he should be able to do it.
Thomas was a child living overseas when he was diagnosed with leukemia.
I was 5, just after my birthday, living in Brunei at the time. And then we moved to Singapore for treatment.
Thomas is now cancer-free. His tale of survival creates a special connection with Jordan.
I've got 3 kids myself, and I've been through a challenging disease with one of my kids, and you know, we only spent a couple months in the children's hospital, but it was a really tough time. So I know how challenging it must be for kids to go through something like this, so decided to participate.
Monica, I wanted to introduce you to Kylie. Hi. Yeah. My name is Leisha Corbella. I'm the editorial page editor at the Calgary Herald, and my kid coach is Kylie. We've reached our goal. We're past $10,000.
Leisha has a leg up on the competition. In addition to being coached by Kylie, she has a close connection to a veteran of the High Hopes Challenge.
My publisher last year, Guy Huntingford, did the High Hopes Challenge. He said it was a lot of fun, and he was very moved, and he's now sort of a long-term supporter of Kids Cancer Care Foundation and the High Hopes Challenge.
For Kylie, being partnered with a member of the press certainly had its privileges.
I read it on the computer, and so me and my mom this morning were like, we should actually probably take a look at this article. And we did. Boom. Half of the 3rd page on the paper is me. I'm like, oh, awesome.
This is Kate. Kate is my kid coach in the High Hopes Challenge for the Kids Cancer Care Foundation of Alberta. Hi, I'm Jill Belland. I'm the location host here on Breakfast Television on City TV. What a great cause, and it is a privilege for me to be paired with you.
Jill will be guided through the challenges by Kate, her 14-year-old kid coach, who knows a thing or two about overcoming adversity.
I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia when I was 4. I had 4 intensive rounds of chemotherapy, over 50 blood transfusions. I remember the happy parts, not so much the bad parts.
Hi guys!
For Jill, the most challenging part won't be the obstacles at Camp Kindle. It's raising $10,000.
Fundraising is challenging. Fundraising is hard. What's 10,000 times? How many pennies do I need? I was told there'd be no math. Can we work on our pennies, Kate?
Yeah.
We're doing good. Yeah. High five, sister. Awesome.
Hi, I'm Rob Caldwell. I am Managing Principal with Reed Jones Christopherson here in Calgary. We're involved with the redesign of the Camp Kindle complex. They look really good. It's been a vast improvement from where the complex was. This is Aurora. She's my kid coach for High Hopes Challenge.
Rob may be familiar with Camp Kindle, but he will still benefit from the expertise of his kid coach, Aurora.
Aurora is an amazing girl. She's been fighting aplastic anemia for the last few years and has conquered that.
This is my beaded journey.
Aurora's battle with cancer is written in the beads on her necklace.
I was diagnosed around Valentine's Day.
Each bead represents one step